How y'all doing? My name is Denna. Welcome to a new episode. Episode 6 already of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm on my way to the fisherman to see if he may be seen Mutt around. Or maybe Mutt is there and there's a bandit camp over there. Are those bandits? First of all, before I shoot some like a hunter. It says Campbiter. Oh, it's a dice game, I think. Frederick of Scala.
Get away with that weapon. There, that's enough of that now. Hey there, good man. If you're looking for company, come and sit by the fire.
So I almost shot an innocent man, so that's good that I went to investigate. Let's go. Actually, something is telling me to go back to this guy over at the camp and actually talk to him. Serve the Lord of Lipa.
God be with you, Sir Knight. I'm Henry, and I serve the Lord of Lipa.
And which one might that be? You see, I know several of them. It's an old and respected house.
Well, my lord resides in Ratai, on Sasau.
Him I don't know, but I rode with the old Captain Chenyak of Lipa when Emperor Charles was still with us.
Forgive me, sir, but that's before my time.
Well, of course. Half a century has passed since those glorious battles against the Hungarian troops. And all I'm left with today is debts.
You have debts?
You have debts? Why? Because of the war?
On the contrary, when my neighbor Deslav was on his deathbed, he begged me to deliver his inheritance to his nephew. But that troublemaker is all fighting in Poland somewhere.
A will is a sacred affair. But are you really going to go all the way to Poland?
Certainly not. I'll leave the money in the hands of a monastery and be done with it. Problem is, I incurred a bloody fine on the way and had to pay it out of the inheritance.
Alright. So... What for the
So
Emperor?
you fought for Emperor Charles, the father of our King Wenceslas.
Indeed I did. My boy, he was a pious and clever king, and as cunning as the devil.
So you stand with Wenceslas too?
Always. The apple has fallen far from the tree. Young Wenceslas is just a foppish coxcomb. Well, safe to say, it's all going to the bloody dogs.
Oh, I have to go now.
I have to get on the road again.
Farewell, and Godspeed.
So having like a conversation with people actually gives me reputation, so it's not a bad idea to stop by people on the side of the road in villages and have a little chat with them. And we learned something new about the lore, which is also very good. Some wolves over there somewhere. You can hear them howling in the distance. But we continue on this road. Sprint a little bit, make it a bit faster. And look for the fisherman. The convoy there as well. Hiyo! It looks like that's a way to get around as well. And of course a horse. We're starting at the bottom again. Look like we're at least at the fishing village. Gotta go over there. Alright, here we are at the fishing village. Look for the fisher. He's probably inside of his house. Not sure if I'm allowed to enter. For some reason he doesn't have a problem with me entering his house. Hello, good sir. Could I please have a word with you? My dog got lost.
Since you're always walking around the ponds here, did you notice a stray dog wandering about?
What? A dog? Do you think he came here to poach fish? Now sheep? Well, that would be another story.
And why did you specifically mention sheep?
A while back I heard Siegfried
Where will I find that shepherd?
Siegfried? He lives with his sheep not far from here. On the other side of the water, up on the hill, towards the castle.
Thanks. I'll try and ask him. Otherwise, you haven't heard any talk of stray dogs around here, have you?
No, if it doesn't have fins and scales, I'm not interested in it.
And we're having this conversation while the wolves are howling in the background.
Way down on the southern end of Rock Tower Pond, the big one, I've a spot there where I catch catfish. Well, I'm fishing, and all of a sudden I hear howling. Not just any old howling, mind you. There must have been at least 50 of them howling in the woods. A noise like an avalanche. I ran straight home and haven't been back there since.
Such a large pack.
See you later, my friend.
Alright, so something's telling me that Mott has joined the pack. Alright, let's have a quick look at the map because I want to get to the shepherd now. Let's go to the shepherd. And I think we have to go to the other side of the water and have to go another way. I don't think we can go across this way, so we go on a little hike again. And I might just have a, I want to refrain from fast traveling, but what I am gonna do is fast travel to Troskowich. This is one of the exceptions that I am gonna fast travel because I want to sell the armor and weapons I have. Here we are in Troskowich, and I know that the general store is over here. My time in Skyrim has told me that this is the general store sign. Hello there, good sir.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Did you have anything of value in there?
Valuables in there.
You bet. Lord Semin ordered all sorts of delicacies and precious spices from me for the wedding feast. And for Taylor Bartishak, I was carrying expensive fabrics to make dresses for the occasion. If you only knew how much coin I spent on this.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Katchak Pond, beyond Jellyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off. But what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too. But what can I do? So, what will it be?
Let's trade.
Show me your wares.
Alright. Then we go to my inventory. Then we're gonna sell everything. Which is going to be the crude arrow. So all of them. Or no, let me keep them. Because I might need them later on. Alright, let's sell this beggar's hood. This clerk's hood. This coive. Fur-lined hat. The hand hood. Miner's hood. And the simple hood. This is the stuff I have equipped. So all the other stuff that I don't have equipped I'm gonna sell. And make a little bit of groschen. Alright, wonderful. Let's haggle.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Warum nicht?
You give me 27 and a half?
That's quite a sum. Lower your price a bit and we'll make a deal.
Alright, that's a bit too high. And then 26 and a half.
You'll convince me with
Alright.
that price? Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen, meine Freund. Bye bye. So that is that. I am curious on that little debuff I have. Does that mean like my armor is broken or something? A damaged armor. Bar, sorry if your equipment are in bad shape, you better take care of that, else you risk permanent reduction in quality. Okay, so that means that we need blacksmith as well. But for now, we are going to resume our journey of getting back with Mutt. So let's go over to the Votlak Pond where we just left and continue our journey with at least a few groschen in our pocket. If we need a room or we maybe need some healing, at least got that covered. Go on a little hike, get our friend Mutt back. Which I think is gonna end in us having to fight a bunch of wolves. Oh, I discovered a nest. Just as I was like, let me now have a look because I have a bow. So I draw. Oh, I don't have a rectangle. We draw. Is it just shooting? Okay, so for some reason I'm probably pretty shite with a bow. Let's try some. This is I'm not gonna like sit here and shoot a nest 20 times and using up all my arrows. For some reason it just keeps shooting. I can't like draw the arrow and hold it. Alright, so I think I have to cut into the forest somewhere around here. Maybe we'll find Mutt with a pack of wolves in the forest. And I'm not sure, like, you know, some games, for example, I do not want to compare this with Skyrim because it's two completely different games. But the way the open world in Skyrim works is where you are set free out of captivity. Pretty much the world is your oyster and you can do pretty much anything you want. For example, if you go to Whiterun, you have to turn in a item to start the main or continuing the main quest. And then to get that item, the wizard sends you to a dungeon. But if you go to that dungeon before going to the wizard, you can actually get the item you need and get back to the wizard and be like, oh wait, you mean you need this item that I already got? So I'm wondering if we can already find Mutt without knowing where he is, if that makes sense. So for example, we haven't spoken to the shepherd, but we kind of know, you know, the returning theme is a wolf of pack or a pack of wolves or wolf pack. So now I can hear him as well. So makes me think that Mutt is part of a wolf pack now. Oh, look at this there. Oh, I found a hunting spot. Alright. So I'm wondering if that's also possible in this game, or maybe it's only possible if we know where Mutt is. You know, I have gotten serial experience with Kingdom Come Deliverance 1. It kind of makes me tempted to play the first game as well. This is a bit weird starting on the second game and then playing the first one. You know, we pretty much know how the story went. And I know because I played a little bit of the opening prologue, and that normally sets the storyline. So I kind of know where the story was headed lightly. Of course, the details, stuff like that. Because certain things the Hans and Henry talk about, I don't know where they talk about, or what they're talking about. Well, that's not much. But we are now at the shepherd's house, and let's talk to Siegfried. I hear you have wolf trouble.
You have some problems with wolves.
You can say that again. Those fucking mangy beasts are eating my sheep. They take them like they were for sale at the market.
Did you notice an ordinary mutt amongst those wolves?
You know, there might have been. I didn't get a close look at them, but one seemed to be smaller and was a strange color.
That could have been Mutt.
If I understand you, you're looking for your dog and think he might be with those wolves, right?
That's right. I'll have to find that pack to see if it's him.
I'll say, since you're already going after that pack, would you mind doing a good deed? If you kill those furry fuckers, there'll be a reward in it for you.
Fine, I'll help you.
I can kill
I
two
thought
birds
it-
with the one stone.
That's great. It'll be well worth your while.
I hope so. Where can I find that wolf pack?
I was grazing my sheep up on the slope last time, by the forked birch, and those monsters learned to go there. I don't take my sheep there anymore, but those fuckers still go sniffing around over there.
So we'll bring your flock up there again and wait and see if they come.
Are you fucking mad? I don't want to lose any more sheep. I think you just need some bait.
Not even one single sheep. I promise I'll look after it.
Well, I could lend you Ignatius. He's the stupidest ram I've ever seen. Or the brightest. Depends on how you look at it.
Tell me more about Ignatius, because I think we need to know more about Ignatius before we take him. Maybe he's like stubborn or something.
What do you mean? Can he do somersaults? Does he know how to count?
That'll be all I need. The only thing that little devil knows how to do is piss me off. When I want him to move, he sits still. When I want him to sit still, he fucks off to where I can't find him.
I know people like that.
Right. But you can tell a person to fuck off. But when it's a sheep, you're wasting your breath. And on top of that, you have to take good care of him.
So I'll take Ignatius and use him as bait?
Right. But he's so stupid he's smart. I'm certain he'll come back to me.
Good, I'll take him.
I'll take Ignatius and go and have a look around that forked birch. Will he come with me, or will I have to lead him up somehow?
That bugger will follow you himself. Just wave a carrot in front of his face. He's mad for carrots. I can't even count the times he's rammed his way into my house to get some. I happen to have one here. If you take it with you, He'll follow you around like a loyal dog. When you get to the pasture, just throw the carrot and then go and hide. Ignatius will stay there.
Alright,
Can I
wonderful.
hide there?
There's a thicket across the road. But don't worry, if the wolves go after the sheep, they won't notice you. But you'll hear them from far away as they get closer. I don't know anything more horrifying than the sound of their damned howling. God be with you.
Alright, we gotta take poor Ignatius with us. Alright, is he following us now? Yep, he is. Alright. Let's have a quick look at the map. Alright, we have to just go that way. So, as the quest guide says, let's lead poor Ignatius to the birch. Right. Following us without any trouble. But there's the forked birch. Come on, Ignatius. You want this carrot or not? And then he said that we need to drop the carrot so Ignatius stays on the spot. And we hide and ambush the wolves. Yeah, the fisherman was talking about a pack of about 50 wolves. So I'm wondering what Mutt will do. Like, that was actually an interesting question to ask about real life. What if your dog runs away and then befriends a pack of wolves? Well, or you're hidden in the bushes. I was waiting for Ignatius. But I'm actually wondering if a dog, what will a dog do? Like, the dog get back to its owner?
I think I've found the spot.
Or will the dog...
Ignatius, I'll put your snack right here. Now, come and eat it up. Once you see a wolf, just...
Alright, so I don't know. I'm gonna just drop one carrot.
out loud, and then run away. Right? I'll be hiding in the bushes, and we'll jump out to save you in time.
But yeah, I'm wondering if the dog will stay in its wolf pack or actually join back its owner. I think we'll find out. Lurk on wolves. Alright, let's kill the wolf pack before they kill Ignatius. Yo, why can't I attack the wolves? Alright, I gotta stay focused. Just take my time. Alright. It's gotta be on the counter attack. Gotta take my time with these. Oh, this, now the next one. Right. Can get 2 hits on him if I time it correct. Oh, shit. These guys got some HP as well. Jeez, okay. Well, now they're running away. So they're running away, but not really. There's still one there. Or that's at least one wolf. Can butcher it. Jeez, I'm bloody. Holy moly. Alright, I'm gonna just take everything. Wild animals, except for hares and wolves, belong to the king and their meat is therefore considered stolen. So is the meat of horses and domestic animals. It's hard to aim this bow without knowing where the arrows... I can't really see where the arrows go. And for some reason, I can't draw an arrow and hold it. Counter that dog. Alright. Well, that's the last one over there. Alright, got one more dog to kill. Then the wolf pack is gone. This feels a bit weird because... Okay, then let me get my bow. Shoot it. But this is weird. I was just fighting this wolf and now it's not fighting back and just walking away. There we go. Let me butcher the wolf. It was a bit weird where I couldn't attack the wolves when they were laying down. It had something to do with maybe me not... I had to press a certain button to like have the camera locked on the enemy. Then I could attack. Maybe I have to check on the settings or like in the control binds. Anyway, we killed all the wolves. I'm pretty good. Got some resources out of it as well. So the wolves are worth butchering, but the wild dogs not really. Okay, let's go back to the shepherd and hopefully Ignatius has survived. Well, I think that's Ignatius. He's arrived, so.
G'day.
This is just a ram. Where's Ignatius? Ignatius? Are you here? Ignatius? Are you? Maybe we'll get to know when we talk to the farmer. Please tell me Ignatius is alright. Siegfried. About the wolves.
That's because of those wolves of yours.
Ah, I'm glad to see you alive and healthy. How did it go?
You don't need to worry about them anymore.
You don't say. What a relief it is to hear that. Here's something for your help, just like I promised.
I didn't find my dog among them.
Did you try to ask our gamekeeper? He might be a drunk, but he'd probably notice a stray dog in the woods. He doesn't live far away. Down the hill here along the road. Right on the rock above the pond.
About
I wanted
Ignatius.
to tell you something about Ignatius.
Did something happen to him?
How should I put this? The wolves were faster.
Poor creature. I thought I'd be glad to get rid of him, but... Actually, I feel sorry for him. Did he suffer much?
It was quick. The wolf jumped, and it was all over.
At least it was fast. Farewell, my friend.
That makes me sad. I actually tried to save Ignatius. I thought he ran away, but well, it's all for a good cause. We cost one life to save all these lives. But let's go over to the game master, which is all the way back over here. So like now, normally, you know, I would fast travel over here then walk this because it's a lot faster. But for now, in this game, I feel like walking all this way there. So let's go and do that. We gotta take a little left. So because yeah, okay, the character or the model over here points the direction you're looking at. So sadly, we couldn't save poor Ignatius. Something with a little camp over there.
Great price. What good's a bow to you for
Archery
God's sake? What
range.
a waste of money.
Didn't you hear that the
Oh,
king
hello,
himself
gentlemen.
announced that everyone should have a good bow on hand?
Which king would that be?
I don't know exactly, but when the king commands, his subjects have to.
Oh, good sir.
If you have time to tarry, come and sit down and tell us what's new.
God bless you.
Oh, I can't, like, I thought let me sit down and talk to them, but who are you?
I'd be happy to join you, if I might have the honor of knowing who I'm sitting with.
Two fools who maybe can't see past the tip of their nose.
I was looking for some merry company, but it's like a mortuary here.
Aye, well, we're not gonna find Baldique today anyway. He could be miles away by now.
Who's Baldique?
Well, if Baldic's a puppy, he should be able to pick up his own scent and return, shouldn't he?
He ain't no puppy. God, I've grown so fond of the little fella's adorable waddle.
What in God's name? You've lost an infant.
Are you barking mad? Jesus. It's not a child that's gone missing. But our chief, Mikolash, will still beat the shit out of us for losing his precious pet.
What are you looking for?
So, friends, precisely what have you lost, and where did it waddle off to?
It was a bear. Well, a bear cub. Damn
Oh.
it all. He was so sweet. Only 2 years old. You can still tame them at that age. We're done for when Master Mikolash finds out.
What's the bear?
What's that you say? A bear cub? Who on earth are you two?
Skilled trappers. We hunt game for our esteemed masters. And Baldique's mother was one hell of a ferocious beast.
Who is this Mikolash?
What does your Mikolash have to do with all this?
It was him what killed the mother bear. A finer beast there never was. But she had this cub with her, so he got it into his head we should go and bring it to him. And now the cub's lost, and we've had it.
Alright, let's shoot a few arrows.
The pair of you are sitting here like two sacks of misery. How about a shooting contest? Take your mind off things.
Well, it'd be your loss, because neither Shabesta here nor me is exactly novice archers. What's it to be? Longbow or crossbow?
Crossbow.
Crossbow.
And why not? If the gent wishes to shoot a crossbow, then crossbow it is. When he brings one, that is.
Alright, so we need a crossbow for that, and I'm not gonna enter a shooting contest with the bow I have right now, but I thought maybe they could train me or something like that. But let's just continue. Right, maybe this one is easier to hit. It gots to be. There you go. Examine nest. 8-sided sword pommel. Oh, you're gonna tell me there's weapon crafting? I like it. I think there must... Oh, that's the wrong button. Let's have a look, because combat. Here we go, marksmanship. Okay, so it seems that I can just level up my marksmanship to gain better skill in marksmanship. Alright, now I get it. Now it's okay. I thought the grayed out ones were actually a perk that we would have, but it's actually perks that we can still unlock. So before... Over here, a charming man, you gain 10 reputation, the increase will be 10%. If you gain reputation, my apologies, the increase will be 10% higher. My apologies if I come over disoriented or like, because there's so much happening in this game, there's so much for me to learn that sometimes just a bit sidetracked in what to do and what to read and whatnot. Alright, this is a good one. Brain hard, fight easy. Alright, so this is also a good one. Increasing R. But for some reason I can't choose it. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Or maybe I can choose one of each. Like a... I have no idea. Agility. Alright, so deft hands is to be lower the required agility for all weapons by 2. And then featherweight damage is reduced by 30. I'm gonna go for deft hands. Learn that. And I can't learn featherweight. And the same with speech. You have when selling weapons, armor, or clothing that are near perfect or perfect condition, paying 10% more money on them, or you get a 4% or plus 4 speech bonus when haggling, make it easier to encode. That sounds way better than that. And then I cannot choose this one, so I think every main level you can choose 1 or 2 skills. So then we have the secondary. I don't think we can pretty much do anything here. No, it doesn't look like it. Then we have the skills. For example, let's say where's no combat here, so you have alchemy, craftsmanship, drinking, horsemanship, hound master. We have you can mod to hunt and send them after wild game. You'll find that it's a great help to you. You can command mod to sniff out places of interest or haunted game. To do this, select the free command. He'll alert you by barking if you find something. Let's go with the hunting one, and then you can see that I cannot take the other one. Alright, for now I'm gonna just leave these and go to combat, and then have a look over here. That if I'm wearing a helmet, blows to the head will cause 20% less damage. Blocks will cost you 20% less stamina. Your shield weapon will wear 20% slower. When fighting against superior numbers, you gain a +2 on strength. Ooh, that sounds very good. Select another one. Combat, your stamina will... Yep, that sounds very good. And then get some in sword. If you successfully wound an opponent by a strike to an uncovered zone, it will be more difficult for the opponent to block subsequent attack. With a fully charged sword attack, your sword fighting skill will count 3 higher. So your attack will not only be stronger, but it also will be harder to parry. After performing a sword combo or a monster strike, you instantly some of your stamina and can attack again. Each successful sword combo significantly reduce your opponent's agility and strength, making it harder for them to keep fighting and easier for you. Well, that sounds good. And then the opening strike also sounded very good. But yeah, marksmanship, I have nothing unlocked. And then we have the combos. Or this is I can see all the reputations with everyone. So yeah, Troskowicz is pretty pissed at me. The rest is pretty chill. The people of the forest are very happy with me. Alright, that is wonderful. Now I have a little bit of a understanding of how the skill system works as well. And we're gonna continue and hopefully find Mutt. I'm just going to travel to the pond or the house over at the pond. If something happens on the way, you guys will see it, or else I'll see you guys at the pond where we will talk to the gamekeeper. It was, I think, we have to speak to. So I found some nettle on the way, so that is very realistic. So there was just a message saying that we need to dry the herbs or else they get spoiled. This is what I would mod my Skyrim, like, so realistic. And it's not only with like the graphics and the way of the combat system, but it has to deal with those little things of me jumping down a cliff, breaking my legs, and you know, spend a whole day trying to get myself fixed up. It's the fact that food and herbs can spoil those little things. But we finally made it to the gamekeeper's cabin and look for the gamekeeper. I have no idea where he's at. Gamekeeper Fostek. This is probably his wife, Shlata. What happened?
What happened? You look worried.
My husband Vostatek left to go hunting and hasn't come back. I'm worried that something happened to him. He's von Burgo's lead huntsman, and the forest is full of poachers these days.
Maybe he just got caught up somewhere.
Not a chance. We're invited to young Lord Semin's wedding. He wouldn't dare miss that by wandering around the woods for so long. What would Lord Semin think if we didn't show up? It would be a disgrace. He sometimes loses track of time out in the woods, but I've got a really bad feeling about it this time. One time, Vostatek didn't come home for 4 days after his horse broke its leg in the woods. I had a feeling right away that something bad had happened. And I have that same feeling now. Do you reckon you could help me?
Where did he go?
Do you know where he might be? Where is his hunting ground?
In all the forests here around Vidlag Pond. He didn't tell me exactly where he was going, but maybe Vitek knows.
Vitek?
Our son.
Oh, you want me to go look for him?
So your husband got lost when he was out hunting, and you want me to go and find him?
I'd go myself, but Vostatek doesn't want me going to the woods on my own. He says it's dangerous. But you look like a fearless lad, and I'll be sure to reward you for your efforts.
I'll help you.
All right. I'll bring Vostatek back to you.
Thank you. I wouldn't send you if I didn't think it was necessary, but I have a really bad feeling about this. Before you leave, please make sure to talk to Vitek. Maybe he'd know where his father was headed.
I'll be going then.
I'll let you know as soon as I find something.
Be careful out there. See you soon, my friend.
Because a good thing she said is that they are on their way to, or they need to gather some stuff for the wedding. So maybe that is a way for us to get into the wedding as well. Let's wash ourselves real quick at that blood of us. And find Vitek. Vitek Kiktinyo. Where's Vitek? In his room, TikTok, watching TikTok. Where is he? Where's that little bugger? Where you hiding? Wait, what? Where did you come from? Oh shit. Alright, let's have a look at the journal. Lackey. Find gamekeeper Kostak is in this whole area. Learn from Vitek where the huntsman is operated. Alright, Vitek is over here. Let me place down a little marker. I'm not sure if he's even in the house. Maybe he's just outside the house. Yeah, it says he's over. Oh, there he is. Yo, Vitek. God bless, sir. God bless.
What do you need? Hurry up. I don't have all
Oh,
day.
whoa. I'm looking for your daddy, bruh. Do you know where Vostatek went
Looking for
hunting?
your father. Did he mention where he was headed?
Ma talked you into it, didn't she? I'd be willing to bet he just got wasted as usual. He's nothing but a drunkard. It's no secret.
Could be in serious danger.
Do you even realize what's at stake here? The woods are a dangerous place. Do you really want something to happen to him? Your mother would be a widow, and you'd be an orphan. Who'd take care of you then?
Jeez, Henry,
As
that's a
soon as
bit
Lord
extreme.
Von Berghoff found a new huntsman, he'd have him move into your cottage, and you'd have to leave. Or do you have a sack full of groschen stashed away somewhere, so you could go and buy a new house in Prague?
Kurva, all right, shut up already. I'm not stupid. Father
Jeez.
may be a drunken bastard, and living with him is a chore. But Mother still loves him. I'll help you, but only for our sake.
Where did he go? Tell me.
The last thing he said was he found a dead deer near the pond, and he wanted to go and see if there were any wolves about. So I'd go down below the cottage, walk along the shore, and then turn north into the old forest. If he didn't get boozed up and forget, that is. Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, wonderful. I'll go and look for him. I'm not gonna ask him with me
Be that as it
because
may,
that
I'm going out to look
seems a
for him.
bit.
No need to rush. At least it would give him time to sleep it off and come home on his own.
Because that will mean that maybe something happens to him on the way there. But can you teach me
I heard
something?
you could teach me something.
For a few groschen, it's no problem. What do you want to know?
Alright, so, oh, it costs 100 groschen. But he can train us in marksmanship, survival, and stealth. So that's good to know, because we use a little bit of marksmanship skill. As we're hitting Jack with all the arrows we're shooting. Alright, so he told us to go to the pond, go down there, and explore. But that is going to be for next episode. I'll see y'all then. Have a good one. Till next time.